up, nerds? Welcome back. Shmooze, no, we're actually gonna be I'm actually gonna be watching Baggins. Good buddy of ours. Friend of the stream. How are you doing today? What's up, Toxic? Orneal, glad I can keep you company. So, in my infinite amount of wisdom, I totally forgot that the servers are down right now. So, we're just going to hang out and chat for a bit. So for you guys that play Lord of the Rings Online, what are you looking for out of this expansion? What do you want, knowing that it's not going to be a level cap increase? What are your thoughts on that? I kind of have a little bit of a mixed bag when it comes to that. Because obviously there's stuff with that, with the level cap increase that allows you to do certain things. And then there's, you know, other opportunities and stuff. I know this isn't going to happen. I'd like some new freaking skills. I would actually like, so we've had over the past couple of years, we've had the Brawler and the Mariner release. I would have much rather personally had more skills given to the existing classes rather than adding additional classes. I don't know if that's just me, but I would have liked some like retweaking to current classes and add some utility and functionality and things like that over new classes. Maybe that's just me. I have to see, you know, like obviously when we'll be taking a look at the release trailer, and then Baggins will be doing some stuff with Orion, which is nice. What's up, Biotic? I just want more cosmetics. Just kidding. I agree with skills. Could be fun. Maybe aside from a few select classes, I feel kind of skill bloated already. I admit I'm kind of in a happy place with how lotro has been. LM update really felt good to me. All right. Okay. Yeah, and I'm thinking more along the lines of like how Moria did it, where it was like one skill got modified and then they added one. And that was it. And that was enough for me to kind of, you know, feel that. So, hey, Mort, what's up, buddy? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Scooter, thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. Thank you. Let's see. That follow actually only puts us 60 away from 8,000. Pretty hot. Pretty hot. Is that actually up on the page? If they do anything like Mario, it would be a good experience. So I second that. Yeah. I don't think we'll ever get that caliber again. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. I think obviously the team was much larger when Morio was released. So I just don't think we'll get that ever again. Unless there is some major shock to the system when it comes to the amount of people that they have in the studio and what they can output. So you haven't been on in a month or so? Busy with RL. I know how that goes. I have become absolutely the worst typer. Yeah, real life has been super busy, even over here too. Like I've been traveling a lot this summer, which I don't typically travel a whole lot, so there's that. Yo, Sleepless, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Guy here. Hey, Stans, what's good, buddy? What is good? Well, hello there, Sleepless. Yeah, so the plan here is, like, I just wanted to get on a little bit beforehand, so just so I wasn't like going live right as things were going up. But as far as I know, let's see, boom and boom. I gotta add those to the bot. That was me. When I'm not actually playing, I have like I mean, this stuff is like, I see it like right here, so it's, yeah. I actually need to add that stuff to the bot, but I always forget about doing it. I always forget about doing it. I think we got a lot of cool stuff coming up, honestly. Between Legacy of Morgoth, we'll probably have the addition of Moria into Legendary server again. And then October 25th, Ashes of Creation Alpha 2, baby. We're in there, so we'll be very busy to round out this year. There's gonna be a lot of stuff happening. A lot of content. I might have to add some days. You hear me? I might have to add days to streaming. I haven't done that in years. That's exciting though. It is exciting. Let's see. See if servers may be down for maintenance, which they are. Got a good one for you guys. I finally went from a hard disk drive to a solid state drive. It took me 10 years to realize I bought the wrong hard drive. Dude. So your gaming experience just got better. Wow. I bet that's a lot. That's a lot. That's like one of the single best updates you can do for an MMO is having it on a SSD. Just because the amount of read-write data that happens in an MMO, there's a ton. An absolute shit ton. Yeah, that's insane. That is actually insane. Actually, let me, while I'm waiting here, I'm gonna do, we have times later today, 2:30, and we got tomorrow. Just 15 minutes. Okay, no problem, dude. Here's 7, back on the 7. Trying to decide when I want to do this meeting to reschedule one. 30. Guess I'll leave it alone for now. Let me pull up baggage, by the way. Hey, what up, Vishy? Oh, actually, I don't have it open yet. Hold. You said yes. We'll leave. This one's gonna be open for a while, so there you go. Baggins playing some Throne and Liberty. Liberty, 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 liberty. Sorry, I had to. Watch football, man. You're gonna be hit with the jingles. There you go. Da, da, da. Yeah. Like I said, in my infinite wisdom, I totally forgot that the servers are gonna be down, so. What a dumb. I can't believe we've done this. Hey, what's up, Edie? What's up, Raj? Yeah, they're usually up by 11. We should find out more information here in the next hour. Would be my guess. Hello over on YouTube as well. Yeah, we'll probably have the more definitive today. The last several have been late fall. So probably safe to say in the November area. Like I said, it's gonna be busy too, because hopefully the timing works out for me. This is me personally. I know not everybody's the same way, but doing Ashes of Creation, the Alpha 2 for that, and then leading into this would be good timing, because there's only gonna be so much stuff you can do in Alpha 2. Aside from, like, you know, playing all the classes and stuff, and you know, making videos and guides and stuff like that. So there's that. Okay, we're good there. It's so funny to me that there's more viewers on the YouTube Shorts than there is the YouTube, like the main YouTube. It's so funny to me. I guess it's just how it enters the system there. That's fun. Yeah, we should have. We should have some stuff here soon. Soon. Need the game to come up. You know what you could do? It's a good thing about recording content. Where is it? Videos. That's on this drive. We need. Where is it? Should be pretty large as far as the video. What's up, Aretza? There's a video in here somewhere that's in the jiggity bytes. 34 gigabytes. There it is. That should be there. There's our Rift run. Me, Josh, and Justin. There, now it looks like I'm playing. What's up, Lola? I love the actual like video quality of these recordings, by the way. Like this just literally, aside from a little bit of the color, which I could actually probably bump up in like post-production and bring some of the vibrance back. I mean, it legit just looks like it's playing. So this is actually our 3-person run. So this was the slave master say you refuse to work. Was lore master, minstrel, and captain. Pretty solid run.
Died.
Rest. I'll give you a rest. Anyone else need a rest?
Did you enter? Each one's reset, so like if you entered like last night's, then you can enter today's or this one. Yeah, each one's its own unique one. Yeah, this is before I had any Rift gear too. Ooh, chat, we 9 subscribers away from 100. See if you got that little prime sitting around. Ah, bummer. I never noticed that as a lore master. If you do Ents go to war and you jump, the Ent will jump as well. I've never noticed that. That was funny. I definitely have I don't have a whole lot of gear yet. I just have, there's like a couple pieces that I have that have outgoing healing on them. And then I have a different instrument. I have the Theorbo. Definitely different virtues. The big deal is that you'll need finesse over outgoing healing. What's Morgoth's legacy then? Lag, crippling depression? I don't know. Yeah. I was watching your, hey, what's up, Scenario? How you doing, buddy? I was watching your barrel run through last night while playing on Angmar, and I swear every time you wandered into Dread, the screen flash caused me to panic, thinking I get someone to wraith on me. Yeah, that I kept thinking that too, like for myself. Every time I would hit that, I was just like, oh, I'd start spinning, and I was like, all right, where is it? I was looking for the wraith. It's causing some like, it's definitely, it's like triggering, dude. Wraith PTSD, yeah. God, this recording quality is so good. Like, I'm not kidding, chat. If you look at this, it looks like I'm playing. Oh, gotta turn that off. Yeah. Like, I would imagine that doesn't look too terribly different than when I'm actually live. Usually the giveaway for me is the text. Like, red text is really tough to read. For whatever reason, and I know there is a technical reason for it, but when you record stuff, red just gets eaten by compression. I don't know what the actual reasoning is behind it, but I know that is a thing. Let's see. Those resets are just... Just remember when Pearson Cry would reset on critical, so you just get that... That was so broken. That was just unfair.
Go and fight them. Then we may talk again. Go quickly. I will hold off their assaults. You must defeat Boz and Zerm.
I use a mix, actually. Madalinally. I actually use a mix. So usually like 1 through 5, just the regular rotation stuff is keybind, and then I do other stuff. A lot of that comes from playing first-person shooters, and just like that reaction time to like look and click. It feels more natural to me personally. Keybinding has never been like, especially if you're doing like control shift and alt and all that stuff has never ever felt comfortable for me, and I've tried to do it for a long time. It's just way quicker for me to just like, I don't know. It's Kaz. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. Yeah, if you guys want to get entered in, make sure you're following the channel and then type in !Morgoth in the chat. That'll get you entered in for 500 lotro points. That was provided by Cordovan. That's Simi. Thank you for the follow. Hope I said that right. Probably didn't. Smo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you here. So a little bit later on, we are gonna pop over to Baggins' channel while he does his thing with Orion. We check out the launch trailer, all that good stuff. So, all right, sweet. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome. Welcome. Not digging the Throne and Liberty streams. Honestly, like I have Baggins pulled up right now, and it's like I don't know how I feel about it. Is it just me, or Rift first two bosses the hardest? I would say that's just you. No, like those two, if you I didn't even notice there was a wraith in there. Yeah, absolutely. How is Bars insane, Lola? No, I'm actually watching. This is actually a recording. I love that. That's the I have that streamer access. Oh, you just need well, here's Bars right here. Jeez, Cass. Oh my god. I haven't even seen the new legendary servers. How do you think they are compared to the previous versions? This one's been pretty fun. The Veil of the Nine's been pretty cool. A lot of people were upset with the race spawning in the instances. I honestly thought it was a pretty cool different take. Honestly, I thought it was fun. Because it's like, if you, I don't know, like if you, in my opinion, if you wanted another server that was just playing through the early stuff, then just play on a normal server and put on Stone of the Tortoise and like just stop at 50, you know, like there's nothing stopping you from doing that. I get that there are people that wanted to use this as a fresh start server, and I think genuinely that's not a bad thing, is especially on servers that are sticking around. So like the Mordor server that is going to stick around, that is a perfect use for that server, since it is an actual EU server. That one there. Capital Stone of the Tortoise. Why are you yelling at me? What did I do to you? I did nothing. Wait, Lotro should be on SSD. It's better because I have an SSD, Windows stuff, and games are on. Yeah. MMOs in general, I would say you would want them on an SSD. There's a lot of data read write that goes on with MMOs from those DAT files. So actually having it on an SSD can substantially lower your load times and just increase overall performance. Your cook is already bored. Yeah, I got some recipes for you, man. No, vice versa. I probably misspoke. Mordor would be staying. Yeah. No. Okay, I'm rereading and thinking about what I said. Yes. So Angmar will likely get folded into the server transfer stuff. And then Mordor will be staying because it is a physically located in Amsterdam. It will be like an actual EU server. So yes, and that's the caveat right there, as long as it is financially viable. So I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. I think they will be good. We'll stay until it hit caps, though, I assume. What do you mean? Mordor or Angmar? Specify. Are wardens viable tanks in the legendary server? I honestly haven't seen any wardens at all, almost. That is the one from the Corsairs of Umbar pack. There you go. What's up, Cynic? Oh shit. I just got absolutely shit on right there. I forgot about that. So Lola, that's kind of what you have happen right there. That was my fault though, because I was in the wrong spot. See, that's not. That was my fault. First time joining the stream, well, welcome in. Everybody that's joining, make sure you're following the channel and type in !Morgoth into chat. That will get you entered in for 500 lotro points. So make sure you're following there. Well, I didn't make it any easier just standing right in front of him. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think that's pretty much on spot. What we got? The bold guy, crippled, cynic, and can't see that last one there. Bod and Antol. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, we might be able to actually hit. We are 50 followers away from 8,000. 8,000 people on Twitch. Yeah. That's awesome. There we go. Make sure you guys are. See, I started on a Lendomir. What are top 2 DPS? Probably Lord Master and Minstrel. Oof. Mariner pretty hot. I didn't really get into playing the Mariner. Which is fun. It's kind of weird to me because I liked playing the Runekeeper and having the attunement and all the shifting and stuff like that, but like between well, you know, I don't know. Yeah, Runekeeper is a lot of fun. Did it? Yeah, I kind of like, so the one that I started on legendary that's 25 right now, I kind of do want to switch him over to lightning. I've been running fire, but like I just don't like the lack of mobility and then just everything taking a while to cast. Yeah, that like, I get it, that's an interesting gameplay mechanic, but like I've had people do that because they weren't paying attention in a raid, and it was like, really? Also, Cynic, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate you. That puts us, where is that at? 8 more subscribers and we'll hit 100. We got a couple milestones for us, so 8 more subscribers for 100 and 50 more followers for 8,000. Those are some pretty big milestones for myself. For you guys questing, well, so this is actually a video of me playing in the Rift. This was a 3-person Rift run with me, Josh, and Justin. We were on a minstrel, captain, and lore master, because the servers are not up right now. Actually, I need to check again. See, just a video. Cheap. Yeah, they're still down. Okay. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Bing, bing, bing. No, because you won't be able to hit the patch server. Just remembering my lotro gameplay, cannot log in anymore. Why can't you log in? Well, obviously right now, but just like generally speaking, you can't log in anymore. Have you actually emailed them? If you open a support ticket, you can probably get it back. They'll ask you questions like what email addresses and stuff, like what, give them the information that you do remember. Coco, so you need to be following the channel and then type in !Morgoth in the chat, and that will get you entered in. Been out of game for a year. Will be returning for my annual leave. Hyping it up. There you go. Yo, Ranger, thank you for the 87 months, dude. Welcome back. Thank you, dude. They are never going to release those again. That was financially amazing for the players and a really quick injection into the game. Ranger! Yes. Ranger gifting out 10 subs to the community. Thank you, dude. We got them going out for Gloop, Larungus, Lynn, Foxy, Moogle Mania, Natural, George, Mason, and Sinful. There you go, chat. Make sure you thank Ranger for his subs. That does put us at 102. Oh, and he's throwing in the 500 bits there too. It's the best spot for that to finish.
Gift, yes.
Thank you, Ranger. I appreciate you, man, for all you do for me. I really do.
Kingly gift. Yes.
Lifetime VIP best investments you ever made. Yeah. So, and that's the thing, is it was a great thing for players and a great direct injection of revenue for the game, but for the long term, not great. because they're still having to pay out all that stuff, and yeah. Let's see. Little Jen, thank you for the follow. Pal, thank you for the follow. And where's that one? Gleo.
A kingly gift, yes.
Yeah, it was. Hey, Bam, thank you for the 300 bits. Biotic, thank you for the 100 bits.
Gift, yes.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Gotta get on the hype train. Yeah, if you guys want to get on the hype train, any sub, gifted sub, or use of bits right now, that includes the sound panel down below. Those are all go towards the hype train, and you'll unlock some extra emotes and all that good stuff. So feel free, hit it up. Let's see. 46 to go on the followers, and we're good. Should have eaten less pizza in 2007. Could have picked up a lot.
This 3-man could use a shing or two.
All these things going off right now. That's great. Thank you, Ranger. I appreciate it, man. Where was that? Clarata, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you guys are all having a good day. If you're excited for Legacy of Morgoth, we're going to see some information here in a little bit. About a half an hour, we're going to pop over to Baggin's stream, where he's going to be hanging out with Orion, going over some stuff, watching the release trailer and all that stuff. Is that an I or an L? The font that I use for this. Is it Delvin? I can't tell that. Is that an I or an L? I'm horrible about this. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Like my head says I Delvin, but I know that's 100% wrong. For starting on Mortar, any advice for classes not been around? What's been rebalanced? Okay, and I mean that if there's stuff that you are like more comfortable playing, or you've played in other MMOs or played in the past and that's what you want to play, just play what you want. Don't play. I'm a very firm believer in don't play something because it's in, you know, we need a tank. But the thing is, like, if you don't like a tank or you don't like the classes that are tanks, it's not gonna matter. If you don't like playing melee DPS, well then don't play a champ. So like I think play what you want to play and have fun with. So I think that's the big deal. Hey Gussie, what's up? How you doing? How are things? I get asked so many times, like I'm gonna play like what's needed most right now. It's like I don't care what's needed most. Like, well, we can make so much stuff work that I want people to play what they enjoy, because here's the other bit of reality for that. Okay, two things is, okay, man, we really need a guardian for raiding right now. Okay, here we go. So you play a guardian, you hate playing a guardian, it's not fun for you, you're not enjoying it. Well, you don't want to have to level up all the way, so you just stop playing. Or on the other hand, you play a minstrel because you really love casters and DPS with a, you know, the ability to heal, great. You're having a blast. We're sometimes not able to fill a raid because we're missing a tank, but we actually have these other two people in the kin that also have tanks that like to do it too. See where I'm going with that? Like, play what you want to play. Let's see. Quit it, filthy. I would love that so much if that was a thing. I would love that if we had, but it's just not gonna happen. Yeah, 2027, whenever it becomes an actual live server. Yeah, maybe. Not too bad, Gussie. Just hanging out. Just gonna check out this announcement trailer and check out Baggins' interview with Orion here in about 25 minutes. You know, Kaz, sometimes it feels like I'm not allowed to.
So you were able to defeat Boss and Zerm. I did not
expect so much from one so small.
Maybe you
Don't
are
want
the one
to see old.
Tales
But hey,
Telephone.
just a reminder, everybody.
Come with me, and we shall
So Cordovan hooked us up with some lotro points. We're giving those away. We have 500 point lotro codes. Make sure that you are following the channel. Type in !Morgoth in the chat for an opportunity to win some points. We like free points. Hammer Club, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Like, I think this is possible. We might hit 8,000 today. We need 46 more followers to 8,000. That's pretty sick.
Little ones do not understand our troubles.
If you're gone by the time I run it, like, because I do check to see that people are here. If you're not here, I'll just re-roll it, bud. You don't have to worry about it. What's up, Sharky? Thanks for the follow, bud. Welcome in. Never played Lotro before. Is Minstrel mostly healing or is it buffs CC? My favorite MMO classes are the weird support classes that don't exist much in modern MMOs. So Death Bunny, Minstrel, like what I'm playing right now, is DPS or heals, and they have a third support tree that augments a lot of stuff. They're actually really good at both, but their buffs are really strong, and they're good at damage and they're good at healing. So I shall do that. I'm gonna check it on my phone because I don't remember where I closed it. Oh, dude. Thank you, sir. No, I am not in trouble. So chat, everybody say hi to Cordovan over on Lotro stream right now. The Lotro stream name in chat. Shout out for hooking us up with some codes to give out to you guys. We'll check that out. Thank you for that one, Cord. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I really do appreciate what you do for me. And I will apply that thing when things are back up. Let's see. Just check it real quick. Yeah, we're usually around, like, next little bit here is usually, barring any complications, we're usually around then. Oh, Cord, if you can still hear me, I sent you a DM on Discord. I had a question for you about something. And we should be, we're about 20 minutes out on the Baggin stream here. Yep, and just I'll keep shouting out because I see more and more people popping in here. If you are joining and you would like to get entered in for some lotro points, we do have 500 lotro point codes. Not quantity. We don't have 500 codes. I have 500 points codes. God, if I had 5. Oh my God, that'd take me forever. So if you want to get entered in, make sure that you are following the channel here on twitch.tv/Bludborn. Drop a follow and then type in !Morgoth into the chat, and then you get yourself entered in for some free lotro points. This is actually a video. This is a recording of a 3-person rift run. I'm so happy that you have to ask because the recording quality is so good. I love it. What's up, Deco? How are you doing, buddy? This has you wanting to level a mini now? Dude, minis are so much fun. Hey, Gussie. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Thank ya. First time tanking on WoW this season. Okay, so last time I tanked in WoW was during Cataclysm. It was painful. I believe that is what's going on. I do believe that that is part of the Baggins Orion stream. No, Feckless, what's up? No, this is just a VOD. Yeah, I see the stream elements message. Yeah. How about no? You want an XP cloak? I mean, there's an XP back. I mean, who doesn't love yelling at their enemies? We got about 15 minutes till we get over to Baggins. This actually works out great having this rift run in here. because yeah, we're on Zogtark, and then we'll have. Ooh, I got cooked right there because I don't do is fill up. Oof. I need to get back into these. Where is this one?
Oh my god!
Yeah, that one. That needs to play every time I die. Just every time I get cooked. Oh, I do. I have it on my stream deck, so you know I have all the where is it? Oh wait, why are these not working? Should all be in the
Nobody's gonna know.
That one's so quiet.
What the dog doing?
I don't know where all these sounds went. That's weird. Oh, you did say we. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I can't read. I mean, that could be that could be done. That could be done. Not necessarily. Like you can put stuff on cooldowns and whatnot, just like anything else. Haha! I'm not on. I'm just watching a VOD. Got you. We don't have too much left here.
It's a good combo with the daggers. Crossbow, I think would be a solid staff. Wand. Even sword and shield. Honestly, I think most things kind of go well with daggers.
I have not played Throne and Liberty. I actually have had Baggins up this whole time, kind of watching. I don't know. I'd have to look in a little bit more, but I do have a lot of stuff coming up. So Ashes of Creation Alpha 2 is coming up, and then also probably whatever the release date for Legacy of Morgoth is. There's gonna be a lot of stuff coming up for me here that I'm gonna be pretty in deep on. We'll probably have Moria on Legendary, so that's a lot. It's a lot. I'm bought into Ashes because it's there's a couple reasons for it. One, it's just I like the team not having like a corporate overlord type of thing that they have to answer to. Like they really get to make the game that they want. That's and I don't mean this in a negative way towards like Lord of the Rings, but it's a non-restrictive IP because it's their own, so they get to really do what they want, which is pretty cool. I like the vision of the game. I like that it's a traditional MMO. I like that it's on Unreal 5. There's a lot that I like about it. I do think it needs some work. So yeah. Ashes do look pretty. Hey, what's up, Bacchus? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, this is just a VOD for the Rift though, while we're waiting for some other stuff. Hey, Mike over on YouTube, where is the best place to get locking gear for a captain and champ? Get locking gear? What do you mean? Could you elaborate on that, Mike? I have read a lot that Throne and Liberty has a lot of pay to win stuff. So I don't know. Oh, like set gear. I think that's what you're referring to, set gear. The things that have like set bonuses. So that you're probably going to be, if you're on, let's see. No, I'm playing on, this is a VOD of a Rift run we did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we can. Cool.
Okay. Are you playing, Mike, are you playing on the legendary servers, or are you playing on the regular servers? And what level are you looking at? Is it? Oh, it sure is. That looks hot. not just because there's fire, but you know. Do you use OBS to stream and record? Wondering if this new SSD will improve qualities? Yes.
Don says, did you end up trying to crit build? Yeah, we moved that stats over to dexterity.
Let's see what the fall of 2024.
To get the critical damage.
All right. Well, I'll let Baggins do that part. They got a hookah? They're actually firing up a hookah right here. Dang. I don't really pay attention to anything as far as AMD hardware goes, because it is, as of right now, means, and I don't mean this in a bad way, it just means nothing to me. Ooh. That great sword though. It's hot. Oh. This is a good pack. I like this. I have 2 crafted carryalls. Level 50 set gear is what you're looking for. So you want Rift and Heligrad is what you want. It's giving you Assassin's Creed Origins. Yeah, pretty much. This looks so good. I like that. Hey guys, if you are coming in and you're wanting to get entered in for the lotro points, then make sure that you are following the channel and then type in !Morgoth in the chat. All right, Baggins looks like he's getting set up, so we're gonna close this down. I'll go ahead and I'll leave this up in the background. Let's bring him down. Do that. Oh, he's I don't want to be right in the way of him. Okay, let me turn off this.
There we go. Here we go, dude. This is what we want to listen to. Best soundtrack, any MMO, any game ever. I love the New World soundtrack, but man, you can't beat a little bit of Bree ambience, dude. Orion is about the stream booth when you're ready. All right, let's get this set up. So we'll do a little bit of an intro chat. Just as a heads up, friends, I know a lot of you guys are interested in the Throne and Liberty hype. Don't worry, I am definitely enjoying it as well. But for the next segment of the stream,
Volume
we're going to
good
be
for you
doing
guys?
something a little bit different here. We're going to be previewing content for another MMO, an MMO that is very near and dear to my heart. It's called Lord of the Rings Online. If you haven't heard, there is a Lord of the Rings MMO. It's been around for a long time. And we're going to be taking a look at the upcoming expansion, which is called Legacy of Morgoth. So I'm very keen, chat. A little bit, completely honest, I'm a little bit nervous, actually. Because again, lotro is just like, it's a big part of me, it's a big part of my history, just Lord of the Rings in general. So let's jump into Discord with Orion, and we'll kick things off. We'll let you guys know what's going on here. So yeah, a little bit of lotro. Some of you guys maybe like a big update, or you haven't like followed lotro in a while, so we'll try and bring you guys up to speed, and we'll talk about the next piece of content as well. Again, for full transparency, this is not a sponsored stream. We're just lotro enjoyers, chat. We love Lord of the Rings Online.
Yeah, I watched it back. I watched
I think
Baggins
later
quite a
on in
bit.
the stream, after we are done talking about the expansion, we are going to be giving away a code as well, if I'm not mistaken. We do have a code which is like the ultimate edition for the next upcoming update. So yeah, we're gonna have a little giveaway later on as well.
Nice.
All right, let's do this. This one. There we go. Is my microphone coming through? Am I on push to talk mode or something? I'm probably on push to talk, aren't I? Voice and video, voice activity, test. There we go. Hey, Orion, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
There's the
I
guy.
can hear you now. All right, chat, can you hear the voice of Orion? Let's go over to this screen as well, shall we? Scene, yeah, we'll switch this.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
and
the
I need to
hotness
also
right
just
there.
Put a little background in here as well. Let's grab this one real quick.
Maybe I can go full screen
You can
now?
hear him as well, chat?
Well, that's good because usually I have trouble with my mic. So
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, man, I had a big head scratch moment the other day because I didn't realize I set my Discord to push to talk. So I was just continuously talking. I didn't realize I gotta hold down a button to talk. It took me like a good 15 minutes to figure that out. Not my proudest moment.
we all have those moments when we stream.
And then let me add in a sauce here. Let's just get a background as well. All right. How are you doing, by the way? What time are you guys over on that? Are you East Coast or West Coast?
I'm East Coast. It's 12 noon for us, so this is perfect. This
Okay.
is a great time of day for us.
Yeah, just gone past
Yeah.
11's.
Yeah, I keep tabs on him
Alright,
pretty
where's
regularly
my
because he's on during the
media
day when I'm
capture?
working,
Come on,
so
dude.
I usually check him out during the
Media
day.
file. This one.
Yeah, me and Baggins go back a few years, so when he was playing, we were both shooting each other
There we
in
go, yeah.
Realm
Go to
Royale.
Downloads.
That's where he kind of met him
There we go,
and
we're good.
figured that out.
And I want to just make sure this is going to loop. There we go, chat. I don't think there's any audio associated with this background, is there? Right, and then Orion, I just want to get you on the screen because right now I got you invisible.
It's all good. They don't need to see me. It's fine.
Give me one moment. How can I pop out your feed from here? How do I take this? I see your camera here. How do I share this with chat? Stream room. And then I want to take this one. Okay, we're getting that, chat. Sorry. It's my first time streaming and using Discord. It's not. We used to run a podcast pretty frequently, but
This is always the fun
window
part.
capture,
I feel for him right now. Like
source,
setting all this stuff up
Discord
is kind of a
poll,
pain.
add, and then I just want to take this and make sure I can see you,
Monstrin hat.
which I think is going to be this.
Thank you for the
one.
follow.
Is that
Welcome
gonna
in.
work? No, that's not going to work.
I also missed a few in there. So
Properties.
Big Door and Majestic Moose. Thank you guys for those follows as well. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Yeah, this is the music. It's the Bree ambience. Sorry, Orion. Sorry to keep you waiting, man. I don't understand why this isn't working. Window capture, and then add a new source. Add in the source Orion. Window. We were just talking about this earlier, by the way. Like your online username. So chat was asking me, if you weren't called Baggins, you know, if for whatever reason you weren't called Baggins, what would you be called? And I guess my older gamer tag was Flash before it was, you know, before it was Baggins. Have you gone by different online names, Orion, before previously having the name Orion?
So you're gonna make me date myself because of this. That's not very nice. The first introduction I have to you. No, so when I started my online work back on Asheron's Call 23 years ago, I actually was Orion then too. So most of the time I've been Orion with my online footprint.
Okay. Yeah.
Most of the time.
Long time Orion.
I did want to change it to Menelvagor for when we made Lotro, because it would make more sense, obviously, considering that's what the constellation is called in Middle Earth. But we had to.
All right, Bacchus. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing good, and we'll catch up later.
We had to opt out of that because of rights and whatnot, as strange as that may sound.
Okay. I see. I noticed, by the way, I mean, I'm going to jump the gun here. No, I shouldn't. I wanted to talk about the name of the expansion or whatever, because I feel like it's different. But we'll not get too far ahead of ourselves here. Hold on, let me bring you over a little bit there. And then prop that in.
There we go.
All right, I think we're looking good. Oh, apart from my camera being over the top. Why is this? Why am I over the top of this? Doesn't make any sense.
There we go. You're all set, bud.
I got it. We got there in the end. Now it's showtime.
Hey, Brewster, thanks for the tier 1. I appreciate it.
A little bit of technical difficulties. All right, welcome, friends. So, chat. Today we are here to talk about the next big thing in Lord of the Rings Online. You might be able to see it right in the middle here, the Legacy of Morgoth. But to help me, because you know, whilst I do play Lord of the Rings Online and I do have a lot of playtime in the game, I started playing back in. I guess the introduction to myself for anybody who's watching in the Lord of the Rings Online category, like, who's this guy? There's no coincidence with the Baggins. I am a big Lord of the Rings Online fan. I think the first time I remember getting exposed to it was I was on holiday with my parents. We were in Cornwall, which is in the very south of England. I was super bored, and I found a copy of The Hobbit. It was like a very tattered, sort of a raggedy book. It clearly hadn't been taken care of, but man, I love the story. I found out later on that there's another 3 books after that. It's obviously quite a bit of a shift in terms of the content, you know, the deepness and the drama, I guess. Maybe that's the right word, the action. But yeah, that was my first exposure through the books, and holy flip, I mean, we all know, we all love the books, of course. And fast forward to a future moment in time, I learned about Lord of the Rings Online in 2008, 2009. It was around the time that the game transitioned to free to play, which I see people asking about. You can play Lord of the Rings Online for free these days. It was during the Moria expansion. So that was my first introduction. But over here, we're joined by Orion, Alan, otherwise known as Orion, who's a lead dev on the team. So Orion, you're going to be talking us through a little bit of the Legacy of Morgoth, but maybe if you just want to give chat like an overview on your involvement with Lord of the Rings Online, what are you doing over there?
Sure. So my involvement on Lord of the Rings Online started back right before, well, not right before it launched, but before we launched the game. So I worked on Lord of the Rings Online from 2004 until 2014. Well, I guess it was 2005 to 2014. As the lead content designer, designed areas like the Lone Lands initially, and the Red Maiden, and when Moria came around, I did the Grand Stair.
Grand Stair.
I was one of the primary architects of Monster Play. I think at that point in time, at the launch of the game, I probably had somewhere between 500 and 600 quests that I had written for the launch of the game. I think we were not a huge team at that point, but we had, I think, somewhere around 1,500 quests at the launch of the game, which was amazing for that time period. And I worked all the way up through the release of Rise of Rohan, and then I moved over to a different team, left the industry for a while, and came back about 3 years ago, right before the release of Before the Shadow. And I'm now the lead designer on the game, and we are currently working on the third expansion that I've been back here for. So Legacy of Morgoth is our next one.
Yeah, and this expansion is focused on like the east, right? So are we moving over to Harad? Am I right in saying that?
Yeah. So we've, for the past couple of years, I guess
This is going to be
before the Shadow, we reintroduced.
It's gonna be fun getting further east.
Starter Zone, so a new area, new player experience that. It was it's a more modern way to get into the game. It's a little the content and quests that are involved there are a little bit more typical of what you see in modern MMOs. They're not necessarily the same locked into an experience that we had with the initial launch of Shadows of Angmar, where you were stuck in a smaller version of Archit before you were able to leave, and now it's a more open. You can pretty much adventure anywhere you want to go before the Shadow, and then. For last year, we released the Corsairs of Umbar, which was the first time that we really stepped out of Eriador and started moving into new lands outside of what is considered the North.
Yeah.
So Umbar, for those who aren't in the know, is a city that is that pretty much sits on one of the outcroppings of Harad. It's like the gateway into Harad, which is a vast area where, if you've seen the movies or you've read some of the books, it's where the Boomakil are from, or the Oliphants, whatever you want to call them. They're the giant beasts that were ridden by the enemies of the North in the movies and the books.
You want to hit that disco vibe, huh?
And we're starting to move into the near Harad area, and we've moved beyond a lot of the source material, and we're now kind of continuing the story of what happened after the destruction of the ring, and what is Middle Earth going through as the beginning of the Third Age, at the end of the Third Age and the beginning of the Age of Man.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, I think, Aragon, King Elisar, he's like, he's a good guy generally, a pretty good guy, and he wants to give the opportunity, I think, for people, the Haradrim and stuff, to like basically make peace, right? To not revoke the evil deeds, so to say. So is it that's going to be like an element of the story that we see then?
So there's
that is a good point, Feckless. That's one of the stories.
Trying to do.
I know. Also,
no, we don't have to be too quiet about this. Like the goal here is that we're trying to continue the storytelling aspect of our game that we have really prided ourselves on for the near 20 years that we've been active. And try to give the opposing view of what really happened. So as we moved into Umbar, I think this is a good way to couch it. There were initially the heirs of Castamere, which were the ruling caste that were beholden to Sauron, and when Sauron fell, the whole story line that we constructed around the Corsairs of Umbar was the rise of these Kindred of the Coin. And the Kindred of the Coin basically tried to give freedom back to the people of Umbar, giving them an opportunity to experience what freedom was. And it turned out that one of them wasn't necessarily a good guy after all. And he betrayed the Kindred and has now fled into the east, into the Valley of Ikoban, which is where the Shagani people, the Shagana, live and have lived for ages underneath the oppression of the Ordokai and Sauron, and basically became conscripts of Sauron's army.
Yeah.
So the story is moving us in that direction.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, a pretty big sort of setup for it then. I guess with each expansion, it is a continuation of the story, right? That's fair to say? Like, when you move from Umbar, are we gonna see like? So if I'm somebody who hasn't played
skirmish, I'd prefer not a skirmish.
Expansion,
make it a
with
regular
the Legacy
dungeon.
of Morgoth, is there an expectation to play through each piece of content? Is that fair to say? Makes sense.
I think yes. Being part of having traveled through and experienced the epic story, of which is now 17 years old. There's a lot that goes into that, and it gives you all the premise that's really necessary to get into these different areas and zones. But the story itself, we've kind of taken a step back to the way that we initially built the Lord of the Rings Online. where in our first efforts, we tried to craft stories that were for the specific zone that they were built inside of. So when you play the game at the outset, you'll recognize early that like Breland has a story that is focused really on what happened in Breland and culminates inside of the Great Bear. The Lone Lands has a story that culminates inside of Garth of Garwin. The same with the North Downs ending up in Farad. All of these stories are basically indicative of those specific zones, and we're trying to kind of return to the core of what made the game what it was at that initial point by now telling the stories of the zones that we are actually creating for Ikorban. And there are 4 of these new zones. There's Ambarul, there's Krudzagin, there's Imular,
I love the sound of these.
Urishtar, and these are all new zones that we've created where we're starting to push into the more desolate areas of the world, where Sauron's oppression and just the touch of evil that reached there and it just kind of poured into everything really was disastrous for the people who lived there.
Yeah,
and they were
did.
turned into nothing more than conscripts for an army in a war that they didn't necessarily want to be part of. So we're trying to tell the story of these people trying to reclaim their history and their knowledge and their freedom. And it's pretty cool, like what we're constructing right now.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, again, I don't know how much we can be revealing today or whatever.
I'm not revealing anything yet. Isn't that great?
But we did mention, one thing that...
there's a lot.
There's going to be some
casual
people in Twitch chat who are not like super big book nerds or anything. They haven't read the stories, but they've certainly watched the films, and something that is iconic within the films, within the Battle of the Pelennor Fields, is the Mumakil, the big elephants. Are you able to confirm or deny whether we're going to see is that a potential enemy or any encounters that we would have with Mumakil?
Oh, we've had them in the
Apologies
past.
if there already has been encounters with it. I'm not...
No, that's totally fine. It's a good question. There have been Mumakil in the game.
Okay.
Gondor actually is one of the places where you've seen them. Certainly the Battle of Pelennor Fields and the aftermath of Pelennor, there are a few that are still around. Inside of this expansion, no, we're not introducing a Mumakil mount. You're not going to be able to ride them yet, probably ever. I should not say yet because somebody will hold me to that at some point in the future. No, there are no Mumakil here because basically that part of the army would have scattered by this point and have retreated into deeper parts of Harad as they're trying to get away from everything that really transpired at the end. Or most of them were sent up in the battle and were slaughtered there.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I'm probably going way too deep in on things. I mean, we do have we do have a lot of callbacks to the story, and one of the things that our master writer, basically Made of Lions, has been doing all along is making sure that marquee characters who are part of the story are still with you at certain beats. And as we've gone through the past 4 or 5 years, there's been a lot of interaction with, say, Gimli and Legolas. So we know that they're still around inside of Umbar, so there's a very good chance you're going to be keeping up with them as we start to assist the people.
Those two are always fun to quest
Umbar
with.
who are now moving in and trying to rectify this great wrong that they're afraid is about to happen inside of the expansion spots.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite things about learning, after the events of The War of the Ring, like Legolas and Gimli continue to be best bros and just keep on, they have all these adventures, from going to the...
It's been a lot of fun, I think, for our writers to be able to explore that relationship.
Mm-hmm. I'm also just being told, apparently right now, the webpage is live on lotro.com. We can actually take a look at Legacy of Morgoth content. We got like a trailer and stuff over here, so I guess now would also be a good time while we're talking about the expansion and the content that it's going to feature, chat, to actually just take a look. So if I just set up some desktop capture here, add source, here we go. Let's just see what we're taking a look at here. Oh, bring this one down, it's a little bit too big. Sorry, chat, as you can tell, professional streamer here, got everything set up, ready to go. All right, here we go. Lord of the Rings Legacy of Morgoth pre-purchase today, available fall 2024. This is some cool. I like this, the art of
No,
these characters,
they
by the
don't
way.
do
So are
X
these
packs like that,
two
Gussie.
characters
It's
that are gonna
a
be
lot of
featured,
that's
like,
tied to your
prominently throughout the
VIP.
story?
So
Have
if
we
you have
been introduced to
VIP,
these
a lot of the
previously
prior
before,
stuff is.
Orion?
Yeah, so
It's
so
usually
if
the
you've
last
been- if
two
you've been
that are
following the
not.
story and have played through a lot of the story that led up to here. The two characters that are shown there are Nakasi and Azagath. Azagath is the man holding the sword, and Nakasi is another one of the kindred. So these are the two kindred of the coin who basically brought in a terrible beast from the deep to cover their escape from Umbar as they make their way to find some great weapon that is hiding somewhere in the Valley of Equaban. This is the pursuit of the remaining members of the Kindred of the Coin are chasing them down.
Yeah. Okay. We get some key features down here as well, so we get to continue the epic song, Waves and Wind. Discover the striking lands of Near Harad. Traverse the stunning landscapes. This does look pretty awesome. We got some new creatures as well. It's like a scorpion-looking enemy here. Over 350 unique quests. Got some mounts
And
here
the
in the
hookah.
bundle as well.
Got the
15
hookah.
collectibles with our new baubles. Gather collection with items steeped in local lore with the expansion. These guys they got some hookah pipes going on. That's pretty cool. And then I think we can take a look at this trailer here as well. Yeah, let's take a look at this trailer. Hold on, I might need to pause the Bree music here for a second. Where are we at? This one. Watch the teaser trailer. Here we go. Here we go. I'll try and I'm gonna tempt fate, chat, and try 720p. See if my internet can handle it.
Yeah, the hookah is kind of red.
Explore the lands of Near Harad. Discover over 350 new quests.
Dude, the horns on that thing are huge.
The soundtrack's cool.
You can definitely tell there is
One of the ancient secrets.
well, there's the scorpion dude. The oh, that looks cool.
Shape the fate.
Yeah, you can definitely tell
of
the influence
Middle-earth.
of Morgoth in the area and Sauron.
That's a big boy right there. Yeah, that is a cool. That music, that soundtrack is awesome. Holy flip! I like that a lot.
I'm getting
Very
a little
in theme, I
AC
guess,
vibes.
with the area as well, right?
yeah.
No,
and
Chance
my
hasn't done it in a
music
long
backup.
time now, so it's all in
That's
house.
awesome. So, if there are any particular
all,
features that you could say,
Bill.
you know, that you're excited to bring in with Legacy of Morgoth, anything that you've been cooking up for a while, that you would say like, oh, this is one of the things that I'm most proud about, or do you think it's just the overall package together? Is there any particular element that you've been working on or involved with, Orion?
So for the most part, it really is the storytelling. The story is really compelling, and I think the return to the more regional based storytelling is also a step in what I consider to be the right direction, and we hope the players think it's the right direction too. Aside from that, there are some small changes that we're making that we think are going to just be good quality of life improvements for players. The hookah is one of the things that's there. It won't be called a hookah in the game. We have a different name for it.
Yeah.
But it's the introduction of a new item that we're going to be introducing.
Is that the scorpion
to kind of remove
surprise
some of the clutter
bauble?
from players' inventories. Where in the past,
Oh,
like
there's
items
the
that you could
treasured
just use on a
smoking
short
bauble.
timer might be items that you have to have in your inventory and then use. We're turning those into skill-based plays that you can put into a collections panel and then move to your skill bars so that they don't take up any space inside of your inventory any
No,
longer.
I don't see one on there.
Kind of giving you a little bit of space there.
So like
We've
the
kinda
horn
taken
that you
a-
can blow that gives you the hope and the movement speed buff, things like that, right?
Those will end up moving into the collections panel at some point. Yeah, we're calling those baubles because that's really what they are. They don't have a lot of gameplay impact, but they do have some kind of role playing.
the
or
bauble collection will be
interest
nice.
That does
That'll be
do
big,
something
big, big,
interesting
big,
for the
big.
character as they're wandering around the world. So we're introducing those. That's one small thing. Another thing that we did was we looked back at some of the more well-received aspects of previous expansions. And some of those were like, we had these geode collections inside of the Gundabad release, and we had an end game that focused on finding, this is going to sound silly, but finding flowers in different areas of the world.
Down. I think I'm
an end game that really kind of
more and more down with the no level cap increase on this
so
one.
What we've done is we've introduced a new landscape-based kind of endgame style to coincide with our faction and reputation systems. We're introducing more reputations than we normally do inside of this expansion with 3. With a group out of Umbar that's basically here to collect historical information with the people that actually live here, and then a group of secretive individuals who have only been alluded to inside of the storyline itself right now, who we do kind of go into a much greater detail on as you adventure through the area. And I can't really say much more about who or what they are because they're kind of super top secret right now. Let's just say there's an Oasis in there. They've been referred to as Oasis style people. And if you've played, you would know who they are.
Okay.
But there's these 3 reputations.
Oh, a little
each
cut
of them
there,
has
bud.
A different
If you
aspect
played.
of endgame style gameplay that is related to exploration, where you will find things that they're looking for in the wilds of the different zones that have been created, and you'll be able to interact with objects once you know that those objects are there. So that there's more of a way to advance those reputations and a landscape exploration aspect that we haven't had in a very long time. On top of that,
Fremen, yeah, dude.
On top of that, where we're adding there is for our VIP players, for anybody who is a subscriber, when you reach certain breakpoints with these factions, we're going to be adding a small bonus to reputation that you earn for characters on your account behind. So any other character that's on the server with you will be getting a little bit extra reputation as you're earning, as your main character earns all the way up to the top
revamp
tier.
needs a revamp.
Other characters will have a small catch up as they advance through, so that your alts have an opportunity to move a little faster through those.
Okay.
We're also introducing rewards and stuff that we haven't really done with reputations in this manner in quite some time too.
That makes a lot of sense. So my understanding, like one thing that is I think it's almost like unique to Lord of the Rings Online. Well, no, I'm sure it happens in other MMOs, but my observation is that people who play Lord of the Rings Online and they play it for a decent period of time is they will have like at least 7 different alts. You know, people love to make many different characters in this game because, you know, you got so much variety with the different races and then the different classes as well. So yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be existing Lord of the Rings Online
system
players
is
are gonna be
okay. It's
very
just
happy to hear that
it's
there's
too
like
bloated
a
at this
sort of
point. It's too
shared,
large.
account progression to some degree,
The
or
actual
the second
system
time that
is
you do it,
fine.
it's easier. Is that what I'm understanding? What you're saying with the reputation?
Yeah, pretty much. What will happen is that when a character reaches a certain breakpoint with a reputation, then all the other characters on that server will be able to earn up to that level at an accelerated rate. We do stop that at the top end, but that just means that you'll earn a little faster up until this point, and then you'll move to the
that's a
normal
pretty good
progression
one
after
too
that.
with the reputation increase
But
one.
there's plenty of ways to earn that now in the game, and there's part of that is the exploration aspect too.
So I'm just going through the list here. That we got these pre-purchased bundles, the standard, the collectors, and the ultimate fan bundle. I think this is the one that we're going to be giving away later on, by the way, chat. But I do notice down here there is a monster play appearance. I love my monster play skins. Is there much in the way of Legacy of Morgoth for monster play, or is that yet to be revealed? Are we allowed to anything you can say on that front, Orion?
I can talk a little bit about that. So monster play has been in an interesting position for quite a while. We haven't had an opportunity really to go back and revisit what we wanted to after the Corsairs of Umbar. Some of that work is being done as a reconciliation to get there for you for the update, the Legacy of Morgoth release. I know that right now we're working on fixing a lot of the War Leader class to get it back to where it should be and provide a little bit more gameplay style and options for that particular class. The difficulty with all of this is that we don't have a ton of resources to really invest along those lines. So we do these things.
The only
as
way
we
you'd be
possibly
losing
can.
that is if you
And
don't
some of the changes
have
that we're doing
your
should
5
bring a little bit more of the
selected and
balance
you
in
don't
line,
have anything
and
earning.
should work towards getting
That's the only way you'd ever lose it.
back to a position where we feel a little more comfortable and players will enjoy it a little more.
Yeah, I get it, absolutely. I think, like, you know, if you were to take like an overall sort of view of Lord of the Rings Online players, right, the number of people who engage in PvMP, they definitely, you know, there are some people that live in the MMOs, but not necessarily everybody, right? So it's you want to make the adjustments with what you have. That's for yeah, with the largest group of people in mind. I get that. I did want to. Yeah,
only up to me, I would do a lot more, but it's not only up to me.
Yeah, sorry, chat. I realized I didn't actually, when I was talking about the preview bundles, I didn't actually get a chance to show you here. So the standard edition, we get obviously the content instance cluster. So we do have perhaps some new dungeons effectively. I saw some mention of raids as well. That would be.
I'm not a dev, Emmanuel, over on YouTube, so I don't know when they're opening it.
And then if we move into the collector's
soon.
edition, we obviously get all of this content plus a pet, teleportation style. So is this like the when you recall, basically? I think that's one of the really cool things. And Lotro does some things that I've seen no other games do before, like with the landscape.
It actually doesn't. It goes into the next alphabetical one.
Cosmetic. I think that's pretty innovative what you guys have done there. And then if we move over to the Ultimate Fan Bundle, we have all of the content and a lot more as well. So extra shed bank storage space, Wellspring Defender movement style. I'm still upset that I missed out on getting the whimsical, the Tom
the big deal with that is
first time I saw
the earning
running around
is
with that
just
skip,
you
like,
are
oh, man.
dictating where it goes versus it just going down in order of what needs to fill.
Good authority that it will probably return someday.
Oh yeah.
We'll have to be in the middle one when.
All right, I think it's a good point to also field some questions from chat because I see you guys are asking quite a few things. So maybe we can go ahead and take some questions from the Twitch chat. Let's see.
Shadow Ear, thank you for the
have
follow.
New features. So I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Orion, that there's free to play and you can play up to a certain amount of content, but the latest content is typically going to be you pay for the latest expansions. So I think up to now you have. Is it up to Gondor? That is like the extent of free to play
Hey, I appreciate that.
You put me on the spot as to where it is. Yeah, I think we just made Before the Shadow free to everyone in the past couple of months.
Thank you for that's an interesting way of spelling
I
that.
think the only thing that is still
Thanks for the follow as well.
You have to pay for is Corsairs of Umbar at this point.
Okay.
It's just the quest. It's just the quest pieces that aren't available unless you pay for them. You can adventure across the entire world. You just won't get any of the quests if you don't have the expansions for those different areas and zones that have those quests in them.
Okay.
So yeah, you would in order to experience the quests that are being made available inside of the expansion pack, you do need to buy the expansion pack.
Okay. I see quite a few people asking about a Valar bundle. I guess this would be like like the next. Is that above Ultimate Fan? Like that would be like at the top tier for Valar.
So Valars are typically the way that you can do quick catch up, and I don't believe that they were included. It's more of a question for our marketing folks.
Okay.
But I don't believe that those were included inside of the new bundles. I'm not sure exactly when they'd be made available, but I'm sure that there's going to be discussion after the stream about that based off of the feedback that we're seeing right now. So
there you go, chat. You might be having an impact here. I see Transant says, is the catch-up mechanic going to work for virtues with alts, or is it currently just planned for reputation at the time being?
So it's for virtue right now. But it's not for virtue right now. I'm sorry, it's for reputation right now. Mm-hmm. Virtue is a completely different path that we would have to look at, and it's not something
Raj,
that we're willing to say
check
yes
for
or no
anything
on at
that
this
says
point.
immediate.
It's part of the development with the resources that we have is that we have to be very definitive and careful in the choices that we make to not overstep in cerern areas. So we have
I don't
to
think
do
so
things
because
more incrementally, I think, than
the level
a
cap
lot of
is
people would
150,
like,
so I
and
don't
even
think it'd be
us, right?
appropriate to just buy the content
some of
and
these
be
decisions
capped.
that are made are to prove something out and prove the viability of something before we would want to extend it into other areas of the game. Mm-hmm. We are doing a lot of quality of life changes upcoming because we know that there are some aspects of the game that have just become really I don't want to say overly difficult, but more cumbersome than they are helpful, and we're trying to mitigate that as best we can as we continue to move forward.
Wants all the virtue XP.
I think one of the big things, I know you touched on it, I don't want to spend too much time on it, but the addition of the 64-bit servers, specifically Mordor and Angmar, has shown what kind of an impact a long-term goal of getting the servers back up to a position where they can support the number of players that we have on them, to reduce the amount of latency that players actually have, and the hitching that happens has proven to be great, right? I mean, anybody that's playing on those servers knows that those are playing at a different level than any of the others.
It'll be happening, Tom.
It is.
They will be moving them out.
Very big difference. It's huge. In case Twitch chat, if you guys haven't seen, it was a couple, 2 months ago now. Time's been such a blur, but
About 2 months,
we have these new legendary servers, Mordor and Angmar, and they run on a 64-bit server tech, which I still don't fully understand all the nuances there, but it makes the game feel like really silky smooth. So, would you say that there is? It's at least perhaps the newest expansions you guys are working towards to introduce 64-bit to existing servers. Is that something?
I think the way that we're looking at it right now is we're still smoothing out some of the difficulties that we're seeing.
I don't think that's necessarily the purpose.
Nothing that's really
the purpose is to release new content,
or that's really player facing. We're trying to figure out where a lot of the different breakpoints are and any more enhancements that we can do, identifying what's going to happen once our players start to get more. The word we use is heavy, but that's not really what it is. It's just that they contain more data inside of them.
That's possible.
The way that our proprietary engine works is probably different than a lot of others, so we just have to kind of look and monitor before we go into that kind of a situation. So there are things we're still looking at. I think the long-term goal there is along those lines. It's a matter of time before we would get there, I would say.
Okay. There was a question from Aubrey who says, do we know when Legacy of Morgoth expansion will be available in the store? But we get an answer from Cordovan, I believe. FAQ going up in a bit, but the answer is May 2025. Let's see, what else do we got here?
Yeah, that would be for points, yeah.
Okay, so you could buy with lotro points. Let's get some other questions. Level boost at the beginning of the expansion would be great, says Molly MMO. Hey Molly, love the video that you made.
They're probably never going to be able to do a level squish just because I think there's been some talk about scaling stuff,
be available
scaling down,
on the release
but
date
not
with the expansion. Is that
not being able to do a full-blown level squish?
Like how many instances
that is very,
available
very
on the release
involved.
date with the expansion?
Sure. So we have taken a look at the way that we do our tier system, and the time that it takes for us to implement that. And we have removed one tier. Woo, one tier's gone. So we're now down to 4 tiers. And the way that we're looking at this now is the restructuring is going to be tier 1 is what we are going to consider more of like a story style mode where the gameplay doesn't have a lot of the mechanics. There's the difficulty is set so that it's much easier for you to progress through and see the story element that's provided inside of the instance or raid space. Okay. Tier 2 moves it more to a traditional difficulty. Tier 3 is the true difficulty of what it was supposed to be, and then Tier 4 would be the accelerated hyperachiever difficulty that we typically have reserved for 5. But Tier 2 is now that standard tier of difficulty. Tier 3 is a step up from there, and then Tier 4 will be what we have always considered Tier 5 in the past.
That's better.
As far as what will be available at launch, right now we are already testing our 1 3-man. We will be testing our 2 6-mans beginning next week. All 3 of those inside of the instance cluster should be available for launch.
For launch?
That is our plan.
Let's go.
And that is what we're currently doing. The raid will come at some point after that. Bear in mind that we are still working with the legendary server as well, and there are still some questions out there as to when we move to Moria and how that handles. So there might be some weird overlap in there because the resources kind of have to leapfrog one another to maintain both of those at the same time. So at launch, we will definitely have the 3 instances that are part of the instance cluster out, and at some point thereafter, the raid will come.
Okay. do you think you could say with any confidence yet the order of this expansion versus legendary servers getting the next, getting Moria effectively? Would the expansion likely be first?
The expansion is definitely first.
Okay.
Yeah, the expansion is definitely first. But we do have, just a quick note on that, we do have a couple of changes that will be coming to the legendary servers, if not before, then roughly at the same time as the Legacy of Morgoth release. And there are some changes that we are making specifically to the legendary stuff for the release of Moria. One, to make it so that the difficulty is there for the Moria release, and two, to change things up maybe a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Fekla says, can Orion tell us when we're going to finish the story of Saruman and have Frodo and others return to the Shire and do the battle for the Shire? I'm sure I remember, I mean, at least I know many times I did a skirmish for the scouring of the Shire, but is that not...
There is a skirmish for it, right?
Yeah.
So the answer to that is, I don't think we have any plans for that.
Okay.
And part of the reason there is...
that is a
there are
nice way of saying sweaty, isn't
There are
it?
significant moments in the history and the story itself, right? So the biggest one, obviously, is the ring drop, right? As soon as the ring is destroyed and Sauron is eliminated and eradicated from the world, I think a lot of people thought,
for sure, dude. Give it a
fortunately,
stabby.
we've been able to continue on, and I think we've continued to tell really good stories along the way. There is, however, some feeling that once you do tell the final chapters or the epilogue of the Lord of the Rings and head into the Shire and do the Scourging of the Shire, that there is a finality there. So none of us have really sat down and said, hey, we want to do this at this point. We still think there's a lot of storytelling to do before we get to that point. And I don't think that any of us are really looking at putting that in anytime soon.
Okay. Well, there we are, Factless. Those are pretty, yeah. Let me scroll through, catch a few other ones, see if there's any other sort of recurring questions that I've seen. I've seen a few questions about, like, class balance and stuff like that. So Old Benny was talking about the Hunter in regards to balance. Is there going to be much in the way of sort of rebalancing with Legacy of Morgoth? Are you able to talk to any of that?
So we just finished Lore Master. There's some more changes that have to happen there. They're a bit overtuned. We're hoping to adjust some of that before the release of Legacy of Morgoth. I think as we get closer to the release of the raid, we're probably going to spend some time trying to adjust other pieces. We do know that Hunter is in need of an adjustment. I tried to get to it almost a year and a half ago at this point, and unfortunately other demands ended up getting in the way, and I wasn't able to get to the overall restructuring and revision of the class that I really wanted to. I know that we are planning on doing, I think it's two classes early in the 2025 effort. It's just a matter of getting to the point where we have the opportunity and the time that's really necessary to go in and make the adjustments to classes like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for the release of 42, I keep calling it by our internals, which is U42 because it's update 42. But the Legacy of Morgoth, we're not going to have a lot of broad stroke changes to the classes at that point. Okie
dokie. All right. That makes sense. Let's see. Anything else? I see some people asking questions about Rings of Power. But it's very different. I mean, the same universe chat, but different, let's say different ways to approach the story.
They're scheduled at 1 o'clock.
Different ways to approach the story.
Do you guys
That's
have
all I will say.
Any plans to have Elrons? No, that's not. Any plans to improve the instance finder to make it easier for players to group up for content? So yeah, like searching for instance finder to do, instance content. Then I guess.
So this is an interesting one. There are no direct plans for it. So I like to say we have a whiteboard. You can't really see. This is my office in my house, and we don't have a whiteboard here, but we do have a virtual whiteboard. Going back and ironically moving the instance finder to a previous iteration is something that we've all talked about. Because we think at one point we had a much better version of the instance finder that we changed at some point later. And because of that, we just haven't had an opportunity because of that, we haven't we haven't made any new updates, and we need to get back to a point where we can. There's
need to be able to
things that are
queue
ahead of that we feel are more necessary to get out and put into the game before we get there.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Let's see, chat. Storage features, improve item storage efficiency.
Artie, thank you for the
I know
follow.
one thing that maybe because this is but Baubles is going to be to some degree like a step towards this, right? When you make a new character, especially if you've had a character account for a while, you have like all your different boxes is like loyalty rewards for playing. Do we have any steps towards changes there in this update, Orion, with Legacy of Morgoth, or is that still something that it's like
I'm hesitant to say yes, but at the same time, part of the incremental way that we're doing these steps is to prove the viability of different aspects of what we have, right? So the idea of baubles and making these items that can be used to do something flavorful inside of the game into a collections panel that can then be used as skills is not a unique situation, right? So it's not a unique idea. It's something that we're looking at and saying, how can we extend this further? So there are ways that we are looking at different aspects of the game, whether that is examples, APRs, appearances for different armor sets, whatnot. Is there a potential to eventually move those into collection panels? Other things that players have been asking for a long period of time, right, is can I have multiple ways to put traditional gear or statistical gear onto my character into multiple slots? So these are things that we are still looking at and things that we would love to be able to introduce.
Cosmetics is the big one.
We have to be very careful and incremental about the way that we do them to ensure that we don't do anything that oversteps or overburdens the way that the current systems handle a lot of our storage inside of the game.
Okay.
Probably stands to reason that I'll also say the 64-bit servers and the way that we're actually now loading and storing data based off of that new infrastructure gives us a little more leeway and a little more ability to explore this a little deeper.
That's for
okay.
You tell Baggins that, not me.
I suspect. Again, I understand. Like with the resources, and then because the game is 17 years of content, there's a lot of moving parts when you're going to adjust things like this, but I feel like it would be my responsibility to not ask. I should ask, like, in terms of, a frequent, from a new player perspective, having gotten back into Lord of the Rings Online and streaming it to my audience, there's frequent comments about the map and the UI. Is there anything you're able to say there, Orion, with the map and the UI? I mean, again, I fully understand, it's like, especially with how big the map is these days and how much it encompasses, but
no, these are all fair questions, right? Can I sit here and say, oh, everything is fine with our UI and our map? No, our UI and our map are old, and they show that age because they were built in a different time with a different.
He had an opportunity to do this, so
of codecs and
he has been playing off and on Legendary. And he's also an old veteran of the game too.
Goals that we do have is to continue.
He was playing on Legendary for like 2 weeks better. As far as streaming it. I think he still pops on and whatnot.
What we do have is when we initially made the game, and this is going to sound silly, but it is absolutely true. We built it for.
Yeah, we all did, Daryl.
We built it for. And for computers at the time, and we built it with a very expansive low systems or systems requirement, right? So the low end of the systems requirement basically said, I think it went all the way back down to DirectX 7. So that when you think about it, if you know anything about the industry and the different DirectXs that have existed, there are pieces in our game right now that still require DirectX 9. And we are working on how we can mitigate that or fix that and change that. It just is, again, there were more pressing issues that we had. And again, the biggest one is definitely the latency that we've been facing over the years. And we're hoping and testing and making sure that the 64-bit servers are as solid as they seem to be, so that we can start looking now at removing other pieces that will give us the ability to start expanding.
It sure did.
And fixing some of those
DX7 is old as sin.
Pieces of the game that we've had to really kind of, I don't want to say back burner, but kind of have to put in a little bit of a holding pattern until we were able to really undertake and tackle like the main issue that we've been facing, which is the latency.
Okay. So it's like a process of like there are
It's
certain things that need to go in place beforehand, right?
Yeah, it's on that whiteboard.
Yeah.
I promise it's still there. It's just it's not something we're able to bring forward immediately.
Hey Thor, thank you so much for the 74 months. Let's I think it's time for a giveaway, chat. I think we should recap what you are entering into the giveaway for. But our delightful friends like Orion and others at Standing Stone Games and Daybreak have given us a ultimate fan bundle for one lucky member in the chat, and that gets you the full shebang, chat. So you get the next expansion along with all the content, the instance, the character slot, and then a lot of cosmetics to go along with it as well. So yeah, there's a lot of value in this bundle, and if you want to be the potential lucky winner of an ultimate fan bundle for your account, let's get the giveaway going, shall we? So
get in there.
Giveaway. Let's hope I haven't messed this up. I think all you'll have to do is type the word Morgoth into chat. Morgoth. M-O-R-G-O-T-H.
Morgoth everywhere.
So best of luck,
everywhere.
friends. That will put you into basically a virtual hat, effectively. You put your name in the hat, and then after 5 minutes, we're going to draw one winner from that hat. So yeah, if you want a ultimate fan bundle for your account, friends, this will work on obviously an old legacy account, or if you're brand new, you want to jump in.
Keep in mind, this is in Baggins chat,
and,
so
while that's running,
I have one open over here for points, but if you want the ultimate fan bundle,
and then maybe
you hop over there.
Answer a few more questions from the chat. I'll talk a little bit more about the content. So let's go back and let's take a look at the trailer again. Sort of teaser trailer for this upcoming expansion for Lord of the Rings Online, chat. And I should probably pause the Brie music because it's gonna be a bit weird over the top of the trailer. 720p, we'll risk it. Here we go.
They need to let me get my hands on that free camera. I need to go back to the studio and make some videos for him. I tried. We were actually close at one point with Reninia.
It reminds me,
we were actually working out details for me to do that, and then that fell through.
I feel like that's kind of what we're seeing here. I don't know if you can confirm or deny, but I feel that's what the sort of visuals that I'm seeing with some of this design.
I can't confirm or deny that they're Morgothian.
I mean, this guy here, this chap, he's looking like a little bit of an evil Dark Lord.
You do have to remember that Sauron had a lot of influence throughout the world for a long time.
Yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure that little end spot there where he's running with the sword like that is one of the new animals that you get. It is. I know it is.
There it is, friends. Lord of the Rings Online, Legacy of Morgoth, the next expansion. Currently set right now. I think we go down to the bottom here. You guys are aiming for, I saw a date in November at the bottom here. Is the current idea. So yeah, Legacy of Morgoth expansion estimated to be released on November 6th, 2024, with raid content no longer than February 2025.
Mr. Sack.
So friends, once again, if you want a chance to pick up the best bundle that's currently available on the website, first of all, you can go over it yourself, lordoftheringsonline.com, so lotro.com. You can check out all of the content here. But we are giving away the ultimate fan bundle for free. If you want to get in for a chance to win that, all you got to do is just type the word Morgoth into chat, Morgoth into chat, and you will be entered into the giveaway. What is this? Gamgee says weapon. Show it to me. Wait, what weapon? Sorry, weapon. Did I miss something? Was this in the trailer?
Scroll down.
I might have missed something there. But Morgoth in the chat, friends. We've got 260 people now, so you got a 1 in 260 chance to win the bundle. Best of luck, friends. Best of luck. I don't know if this is ever like a known information, Orion, like how much the Lord of the Rings Online community knows. But what do you have a main in Lord of the Rings Online? Would you say your character that you put the most amount of time into?
Oh yeah.
Let me try and figure out what you would play. What would be your main class? I have a
I'll say
feeling that
champion.
maybe you would be a lore master yourself. Actually, am I off completely? Orion?
Completely.
I'm off.
Champion.
Completely.
It's
Yeah.
champion.
No. So I'm minstrel. Minstrel has always
Oh.
been my favorite.
Okay, dude, a fellow bard.
Yeah. No. I kind of am a bard in the way that I approach things. So yes, minstrel has always been my favorite. Followed pretty closely by guardian. Or champion. Those three are kind of the ones that I've always looked at. I was never really a huge fan of the lore master because I don't like pet classes.
Okay, yeah. that makes
Honestly,
sense.
I'm not a big fan of pet classes.
That's interesting. Yeah, I think my first
wrecked.
character I made was actually a champion, but then I went over to playing a Hobbit minstrel as well. So a little bit of crossover there.
Yeah, I cap when I cap characters, it's typically minstrels that get there first.
All right, we got
Healers. I enjoy playing healers. Healers are the most fun inside of MMOs.
yeah.
It's where the most I enjoy the stress.
And it's so like the flavor of it as well, like restoring your teammates' morale.
Pork
You're
chop,
doing
thank
it
you for the
through
follow,
song.
buddy.
I mean, it's like the perfect sort of Tolkienian. It makes 100%.
Because we only need 35 followers for 8,000.
All right,
That's
here we
what Bilbo had Baggins ain't.
here we go, friends. We have exactly 300 users in the giveaway here. So just so you know, I'm not. Oh wait, you guys can't see, can you? I can't show this on the screen right now. Is there a way that I could? Hold on. Just want to give you guys the chance to know there's no shenanigans going on here. So if I go to video capture, also let's bring back in our Brie music here, shall we? Giveaway, the polls have closed, chat. There are no more chances to enter, but there are 300 of you in, but only one can win.
Only one.
If I can just
I see you sneak.
set up
I don't know if you got in there, Gusty.
my stream here with, I want a video capture device. This one, add source. We're gonna go to capture card, I believe. Here we go. And then in theory, if we're bringing this over here, you should be able to see. Yeah, there it is. All right, here we go. So as you can see, chat, we've got 300 people entered. There can only be one winner for a code
can
for
only
the
be
Ultimate Fan
one.
bundle
Oh, did you? Nice.
for the Legacy of Morgoth.
I see Okendor in there.
expansion for Lord of the Rings Online. And that winner is going to be...
Oh, I see Gusty in there.
Boom. I actually can't read that. What does that say? It's too small. The winner is Konzor. Holy flip. Hey, Konzor, congratulations, man.
Oh,
CXNZR.
let's see where's all the rigged.
Konzor, congratulations. But just give me like a message in chat, like a POG or a, you know, a Megovanen or something. Just so we know you're here, Konzor. And congratulations, man. We'll be sending you the code.
He might not
through
be
Discord
there.
Or Twitch DMs.
He might not be
in a short
there.
moment, but congratulations, Konzo. He is here, right? Come on, Konzo.
He might not be
He's
there.
a regular in our community, so yeah, of course, it's Riggs.
What's up,
champ.
Sataki?
Yeah, there he is.
Congrats.
Okay. Congrats, Konzo. Congrats, man. You got all the cosmetics now for your time spent in... this is near Harad, right? There's a difference between near Harad and far Harad?
Oh yes,
Okay.
yes. We'll likely be in Harad for a while. It is a big area of the world.
It sure
nearly
is.
as big as Eriador, so it would make sense that we'd be here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we have our way, we'll be here for the next 40 years. So I won't be here probably anymore, but who knows, right? Like, hopefully we can keep it going for as long as we possibly can.
Okay. Well, I think, you know, we got the giveaway. We've taken a look at a little bit of the content. Once again, chat, the bundles are available if you want to pre-purchase for the upcoming expansion, Lord of the Rings Online, Legacy of Morgoth. It's lotro.com. I am going to be... I'll be streaming as well. So you guys run a beta for this effectively, right? Sometimes you have a chance to test out the content early. Am I mistaken in that?
Yeah, we do. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get our beta up and running this week, which is just news that I received while I was on the stream with you, which is saddening to me because we were really hoping to have something for tomorrow, but overnight builds did not work as well as we had expected. So it looks like the first sometime early next week.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to checking it out. Thank you so much for your time. Wait, why can I hear myself twice here? Come on, Baggins. There we go. Thank you for your time, Orion.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you for having me.
It was good.
I've been watching you for a very long time. I found you via the other game that you are frequently on. I tend to play that game too, somewhat.
Yeah, and I know you're a big fan of was it? I think DDO is you spent a good amount of hours. Was it DDO that you were telling me extensive time in?
Well, DDO I worked on for a little while before I moved over to the lotro team, but
that other
it's mostly
game.
It's been lotro for a very long time. But yeah, I've definitely frequented your channel and been a big fan of the way that you handle your content.
Hey, well, thank you, man, and thank you, chat, for hanging out with us. Appreciate it, guys. Once again, Legacy of Morgoth, the upcoming expansion.
That which shall not be named.
In November,
Right.
currently planned in the fall. If you want to pre-order, Gamgee spam the link in the chat there, lotro.com. And thank you again, Orion. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we're gonna send a raid over to Bludborn. Chat. Bludborn is a Lord of the Rings online creator. Probably, he is the man to go to if you're looking for sort of news and information. Bloodborne's been playing Lord of the Rings online for a very, very long time. He's a great guy. If you like sort of chill nature of the stream, he definitely maintains that over there as well. So we're gonna go say hi to Bloodborne, who's streaming some Lord of the Rings online.
You're gonna get some Inception baggins.
Gonna be asking about Throne and Liberty and stuff. We will be playing more Throne and Liberty as well. But yeah, next week, chat, if we can, we'll be checking out Legacy of Morgoth update. Thank you again, Ryan. Thank you, Lord of the Rings online team.
I'm gonna move this up here,
and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Move this over there. At least the her on point. I do what I can, man. It's like, gotta make sure I'm looking good. So let me get back over here. Yeah, the server should be back up soon, but not yet. It is not this day. They are not up yet. What do I think about the bundles? So we'll get into that here in a moment. Let me pull this back up. So let's take a peek, shall we? What we got here? I'll do the little where it sprays off to the side and hits somebody. What's that? Hey, Baggins. What's happening, my guy? There it is. There it goes. Hey, Gamgee. Welcome in, Raiders. I had you up the whole time, my friend, watching. Great interview. Orion's always a pleasure to talk to. I'm glad you were able to do that. That was a lot of fun. It's also very cool to see you like kind of come full circle with it. So, and being able to talk to the devs and do a pre-release thing, that was pretty cool. Welcome back in, everybody. Let's see. Let me scroll through here. Welcome, Raiders. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Bludborn. I am a Lord of the Rings online streamer. I've been playing the game for all 17 years. I've been streaming it for 11 and making videos for 11. So I make guide videos, I make build videos, content, landscape, preview stuff, the whole shebang. That's all over on the YouTube channel, but I stream here typically 3 days a week. I'm typically on the later end of things around 10 p.m. So if you have questions about Lord of the Rings online, feel free to throw them in the chat. I usually say if I don't know the answer, somebody else in chat does. So a great place for you to find those things out. So thank you guys for all the follows. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate y'all coming in here and hanging out with me. How many Mumakil could you take in a fight? Well, I know for a fact that you could take 3 because there is a raid encounter with 3 of them. Haha! That is in Throne of the Dread Terror, which was the Mordor raid, or the Pelennor Fields raid of the Dread. Since I can't log into the game just yet because servers aren't quite back up yet, you actually fight Set Akaj, Arpong Dok, and Kunaparg. These guys. So you actually fight 3 of these, which is pretty hot. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, we do have another giveaway going on over here. This is actually for 500 Lotro points. So feel free to hop in there. Same code, ironically, that Baggins was using. So if you are coming over, do exclamation point Morgoth in the chat over here as well, and you're more than welcome to enter in for some points. So yeah, that is good stuff. Let me scroll through here just a minute. Let me go back. Oh my god, this app is broken. Let me go back here. Absolutely, Baggins. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys thinking of me for the raid as well. And hopefully the servers come back up here so we can get you guys some lotro content. I mean, this follow thing is just going to keep going on. That actually is good. That put us over 8,000 followers. Thank you guys. 8,000 here on Twitch. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, this thing keeps pausing. There we go. Now it's cruising. So we'll do we'll chat about this stuff while the servers are not up yet. Let me close that. That's good. We're good there. Okay, sweet. So what did we think about the updates? I know the question I saw a lot of was about the Valar or the level boost that we're accustomed to seeing with usually the collectors and or ultimate fan bundle. I understand the frustration with that. However, seeing as we're not getting a level increase with this expansion, I understand not having it, because the content from 140 to 150 and 150 plus is going to be so huge. There's going to be a ton of information or content for you to do. Can you play as Gandalf? No, you cannot. You play alongside him quite a bit in one form and another. So there's that. But yeah. So let's see. I want to look at. I love this key art. This key art looks fantastic. I would genuinely like just a painting of this. This looks awesome. I will take 1 million virtue XP instead of a valor. You know, hearing the kind of what's going on with the reputation and how that could kind of spill over into virtues and stuff like that, more account wide stuff, I think that's it's a good start. It's a good start in the right direction for that player sentiment, as far as like I'm a firm believer in, if I've done content, say like I should just have the stuff, like the unlocks, if you will. I don't like having to repeat a ton of like tedious content, like to unlock content or unlock gear or things like that. I don't necessarily like that too much, but I think there's a lot of opportunities with that. So bang, you guys you're just killing with the follows here. Sheesh. That puts us at we're at 8,020. It just keeps going. Yeah, this is some Bonnie Grace that we got going right now. So ways to get Shield of the Hammerhand. Do you own it on your account already or not? If you do and just happen to delete it, just do a /reclaim in your in-game chat and it will do it. If you don't have it, then you're not going to be able to get it. You're not going to be able to get it. That was part of a when server up, it's supposed to be like right about now. I haven't seen any tweets or anything like that, which I would imagine we would get soon-ish, maybe one way or another. Yeah, because the last one was it was about the, yeah, so maybe soon. But yeah, if you didn't pay for it, if you're looking for the XP stuff, you're just not gonna have that. Strange we have like 34 earrings but one cloak. Yeah. I mean, sure. XP is like a thing. There's so much when it comes to XP enhancements that's just not a huge, like the 25%. That's not a huge thing for me. Yeah, these are awesome. Like I want these big time. How do you reclaim lotro account if email is gone? Do a support ticket through the website. They will ask for some information, and then basically like, what do you remember your account to be? Like, they'll kind of walk you through that and then help you try to recover that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can't do on legendary, and for good reason. So yeah, I do want those swords. Those are hot. This one's dope. Kind of looks like a, yeah, I don't know. It's hot though. I like it. So we'll keep checking to see if the servers come back up here. Oh, so you can, well, yeah, so you can't, it's also like Valars. You can't do Valars on legendary too. Like it's meant to be a more, like, yes, you can get the rings and stuff like that, but you're missing out on one thing, and getting to level 50 does not take long. That does not take long. Like, my RK is 25 and I think I have 12 hours in. It's like, that's not a huge thing. What's up, Naru? Yeah, level 50 is pretty chill. All right, we'll keep an eye on, like I said, still haven't seen anything from Lotro as far as servers coming up. I'm gonna go ahead. No, it's dumb, but with this new way to make completed content account wide, I would love some Steam achievements. Yeah, you're just not gonna get that. That's a whole separate level of integration that they just aren't gonna be doing. So am I missing? All I'm missing as VIP is Gundabad, Corsairs, and now this, right? So typically what'll happen is, like, when this rolls out, like, I would imagine Gundabad would be rolled into the VIP, and then you would just need Corsairs and Morgoth. That's typically how they do it. It's like 2 or 3. So yeah, servers are still down for maintenance. That's fairly typical. On Wednesdays are their reset days. So there's that. I'm gonna actually turn. Are we close on that? Okay, I'm just gonna mute the sound on it for now. Normally it's till 1 o'clock, so right around now. So I haven't seen them come up yet. Yeah, they're still down right now, but should be fairly soon, since we haven't seen an update coming out of usually the best places to look are the Twitter account and whatnot, to see when it's going to be back up. Yeah, I mean, this is just pre-release, so this that's not a huge thing for right now, and we don't have a date yet, so we don't have that information just yet. Oh, did they? Why is it not on here? Like, that would be usually right here. I might have missed that as I was reading stuff. That's weird. Usually they have that on there. fall of 24 is what's it on. That's what I was looking at. Oh, estimated release on November 6th. There it is. With raid content no later than February. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is down here is a, like that's what they're targeting right now, but so fall. So we got some time. I don't know. I haven't looked at the LI track on live in a while because I've been playing on Legendary for so long. So I think we're actually caught up on alerts, so I'm gonna turn that back on now. We can actually do one now since we still have some downtime, so what's up, Orion? Good to see you, man. Good interview as always. It's always fun either talking to you or hearing you talk, so I always enjoy it. Downtime slightly extended. Okay. All good, sir. All good. So let's do one real quick. So again, this is going to be for that. Okay, Orion. If you feel like you're rambling, it just means the conversation is good, in my opinion. Because you're excited. There's a lot of things that you want to talk about. That's totally cool. I dig it. That's why you and me did. What was it? 3 we was it 2 or 3 hours when we did that one? It was. We did a long one. Yeah, about. I'm sorry. All right, chat. We're gonna do a giveaway here. This is gonna be for 500 lotro points. So let's see. How many people does this actually show? How many people I have in here? Oh, we have a few. Hey, look at this chat. There are a few of you in here for this giveaway. So how about that? All right, so this will announce it in chat here. So we're gonna go ahead and close that. And then all right, let's get a winner out here. Oh, it's closed, chat. It's closed. We might do another one though. All right, let's see. Anyway, let's get this out here. Let's see. Manadlair, are you here? There you are. Okay. Do me a favor and just shoot me a message over on Discord if you can, and I will get your 500 lotro point code. Rigged. Yeah, just shoot me over a message on Discord and I'll get you your code, bud. So let's take a look a little bit more at this. So the untamed wilds of Near Harad, our ancient secrets lurk beneath sun-scorched sands and treacherous marshlands. Feel the thrill of discovery as you race against time, deciphering cryptic maps and forging unlikely alliances. In this land of hidden perils and breathtaking vistas, your choices will shape the fate of Middle Earth. You're mispronouncing my name. It's Icky. Near Harad and Far Harad, the two eyesight types. Yes. Okay, that's the dad joke stuff I'm here for. With courage as your compass, pursue cunning traders through scorching deserts, petrified forests, and wind-carved canyons. Stand shoulder to shoulder with the fierce and enigmatic people of this land to prevent against a coming darkness before more terrifying than Mordor's shadow. I don't know, that was pretty bad with The shadow of Mordor and the light of Arendelle. For in these mysterious lands awaits something that few would have dreamed in their most terrible of nightmares. The legacy of Morgoth. So I would... Okay. Lily, I would throw in a message on the forums or reach out to their support teams, because like a Twitch chat is just not going to be where it's at for that. So you're looking more for support. All right, so let's look at some key features here. Continuing the epic song of waves and wind, which has actually been pretty good. I enjoyed that. Also, how that ties in with the raid. You know, we need to smack around Azagoth a little bit. I have kind of mixed feelings about Nikasi. You know, she's out here rocking the Thanos glove. Yeah. All right, Naru, take care, buddy. Good to see you as always. I dig this. Like, screenshots very, like, the shadowing isn't here quite, but like, I like this. Looks pretty sick. I hope there's not a lot of like water crossings, because that I was kind of burnt on that with Corsairs. More cliffs to fall off? Yeah, exactly. Let's see. So is this like the overall region that contains the 4 subregions? The Shagana? Yeah. Especially like after the boat crash. Yes. There was just so much swimming. So much swimming. Like, you need to let me like carry a little canoe on my back, or a little kayak, so I can just like get across that real quick. Something like that. Exotic new wildlife. This guy looks pretty cool. I know this is like some nightmare fuel for some of you. I like how they actually did this, like it has some bokeh effect on the picture. Like it's actually a portrait. That's pretty cool. Gotcha. Okay. Sweet. Thank you, Orion. That's it. 350 unique quests. Okay, that seems like pretty standard. Usually it's between like around there. It's usually that's a lot of quests though. That's a lot of stuff. I do love this. This guy is just out here vibing. He's like, we are out here struggling in Middle Earth, and you guys are just chilling out here, hitting the hookah. Like, okay. I'm sure they got some fun tobacco out there. Just vibing. I do love this. I am ready for this sword right here. I won't sit. This is a wolf. Oh, look at the little cobra. The little cobra pet. It's a jackal. Okay. This horse looks stunning. I love this artwork. I want a banner of this, like it here, not in game. I want a banner for my house. This guy, this is, that's a lot. I don't know what's going on there. Those horns are huge though. Because I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I did too. Like the hookah's just chilling. Like, look at, okay. Can I zoom? No, I can't zoom in on this. Can I do it from here though? No, I was gonna mess with it. Let's see. Let's see if it'll work this way. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So look at the animals is over here. He's like, I'm gonna hit that. It's an Oryx? Okay. Server's back? Okay, sweet. This guy wants to hit this hookah bad. Look at him. He's like, I'm about to do that. 0. All right then. Let me pull this one up. I need to get that up there. Do the little patchy patch. Oh, let me get your boom. I don't want to open that right now. Okay. Got the new key art up here for that. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna go to Arkenstone because I am gonna put in the code so we can check out all the new goodies.
Hacker voice, I'm in game.
I'm in game. Ooh, the new Middle Earth Enterprises are down there too. Yo, Glaucoma, thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. I bet. Skeptic, thanks for the follow. You mean what travel maps don't have them on my bags? I don't know. That one's interesting. Okay, I always got to make sure I do stuff on Bludborn first because that's always who has the stuff. After a server comes back up, yes, absolutely. Okay, so we need this one. There you go. Stu, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Let's hit the store. All right, chat, you guys ready for the goodies? Make sure I have room. Because here goes. Boom.
Yes.
You did that at the right time, Bell. All right, so let's see here. Simple Ikorban frame. We have the elaborate Ikorban frame. And the other one that I used. All right, let's check these out. I'm gonna increase my vitals. And my sliders. There we go. Alerts. I want. All right, just so you guys can see this a little better. We're gonna do this one. Okay, so that one doesn't scale quite right. Let me drop this back down. This is probably no, actually that one looks, it's covering a lot of stuff there, so that one's gonna need some work. Let's see, the elaborate, like that's actually, it needs to kick that over. And then let's see the treasured. Okay. Oh, that actually changed the whole outline too. So that's definitely gonna need some work because it's actually covering part of my name and also my rank for the Ettenmoors. It needs to be kind of chilling right up here. All right, so let me pop the back down to 1. All right, so yeah, we have the 10 stacks of consumable maps. All right. Hey, Guarendas, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. For the 12 months for that whole year. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna set that to auto just so any of those little maps go in there and then I don't have to worry about them. Okay, so improved expedition supplies, ultimate edition, and then our cosmetics. So let's do, let's see what we get here. All right, 5 100 XP tomes. You get some rep acceleration tomes, the 2000 bonus virtue XP, and the rare crafting, which don't open that now. Wait till whenever next stuff comes back, like the next update. Okay, let's open our ultimate, which is going to give us more of the virtue XP. So you get 5 total rep accelerators, or virtue, I'm sorry, virtue acceleration tomes. This one has 6 lesser elixirs of virtue and 10 minor elixirs of virtue for a total of 25,000 virtue XP. So that we get a lot of that then. So we're getting 10,000, 35,000 virtue XP out of that. That's great. Treasured carry-all selection box. So not only you get the map one, but you also get a selection one. So we're gonna probably do another large crafting carry-all. Yep, another large crafting carry-all. We have so many carry-alls now. No, you really can't. You really can't. Okay, legacy. Legendary item treasures using grants you a legendary item selection box. An assortment of trace trees for level 141 through 150 characters appropriate to your class, and tracery tokens allowing you to barter. I'm gonna actually use that on a different character. I'm gonna probably use that on the Rune Keeper then, so I'm not gonna open that just yet. Yeah. Map carry-all and the carry-all selection. So let's look at, let's move these over so they don't all right, so the collector's bonus edition items. Oh my gosh, my poor characters that are gonna milestone style emote. Okay, so you know, the emote, using this emote, toggle the journey style mission. So we need milestone pack. Let's see what this one looks like. You decide to use a luggage bag travel style for your milestone skill. Oh, that's cool. You're packing up your bag and ready to roll out. I don't actually want to map just yet. Let me get to a spot where you can actually see it a little better. Oh, that's GV. That's still a map. Then he puts it on. That's actually pretty cool. I might leave it as that one. I like that one. That's pretty cool. Tome of the Cobra. All right, let's see. Cobra. Oh, that's just gonna creep people out. Mambo. What up, Mambo? It's his little slither. Wish these emotes worked with hunter ports. Leave us some feedback. Drop that on the forums. Okay, what else do we have here? We have our cosmetics. Let's check out our Steed of the Sand Striker. Mounts. Okay. Yeah. I like that one. That one's sick. Does he leave any type of trail? Not this one. Turn game back down a little bit here. Okay. I like that one. Chat, how are we liking this one? I wish I could figure out clipping. Yeah, I like this mount. This one looks good. We should have some more stuff here though. Was this one? Treasured Virtue XP. Wait, is that another? No, I just moved that out of the way. It's cool. Yeah, I think it's gorgeous too. All right, let's look at this. Which one is this? Okay. That's probably one of the better helmets that I've seen. Like, helmets, for whatever reason in this game, just never look good in my opinion. This one looks pretty cool though. Hey, what's up, Deployable? Good to see you. Good to see you. Now here's the real question. Does it come in black? Oh, yeah. Shoulders? Black. Oh, the shoulders don't change. No. You hate to see it. That does look all right, though. Okay. And see, this is where wardrobe kills me. And what's this? Oh, the Ballon d'Or stuff. Actually, what's this cloak look like? What's up, Genie? All right, and then the last part of this, because I think this was... Yeah, I'm gonna open those on another character once I get him to 150. Okay, so the Wellspring Defender movement style. This is the one I want. Yes, I'm excited for this one. Yes, yes, this is for my champion. Oh, hell yes. Oh, yeah. I love it. Just always ready for combat. Let's go. Look at that smug look too. Like, I'm gonna wreck you. I love this. It is a jackal. Oh no, don't read it like that. Don't do that. Oh, does it actually have a... Oh, look at the pommel on it. That's sick. Sir! What does it do when I try to map? Okay, at least he puts that away. That's good. I may have to hide this in the cosmetic then if I do this. There, that's a little better. That way you can see it better too. On God. All right, and then we have our Steed of the Treasured Wellspring. This is the other one. This is the Don't. Okay. That one's pretty sick. Look at the armor on it. That one's pretty sick. I like that one too. Oh, this one actually this one leaves sand hoof prints. Oh, look down at the feet. That's fun. It's actually cool seeing it like kick up. I do believe that there was let's see, Shift M, appearance. There was one of a different one. What was that? Nice. So you have the Sand Strikers one. So you have this War Steed one. The Wellspring one did not give the mounted combat ones. So not for this one. Okay, we have the Oryx of the Treasured Wellspring. That one actually gave War Steed stuff though. Right. Oh, wait. It might have done it. Yeah, there you go. It's actually tied to the other one. So you do get the other War Steed appearance. Yes.
Yes.
So like if we do our War Steed now, need to apply. It's gonna probably make me dismount. Yep. Oh, I keep clicking the tide breakers. I need this one. Yeah, there you go. So there's the War Steed version of it. Okay, and then we have the Wellspring cosmetics. And it has a weapon aura. Let's go. All right, I might have to turn this back on then. I love me watching some weapon auras. Put it on. Thank you. All right, and then if we turn it off and back on, forget that. No, we got to turn on. We got to take these out and back in, and that should make it work. Oh, it's like sand. Oh, that one's cool. What do I want? Hero pose? No, I want stoic pose. Oh no, it keeps the other sword in the hand too. There you go. Oh, look at that, the sand wrapping around it. That's pretty sick. I'm really liking these. I like that. Okay. And then, so we have the cloak of the wellspring. Ooh, look at the little, there's actually some depth to that one with the jewelry on the back. Okay, okay. Does it come in black? Okay. Okay. Actually, might just, what's the default on this one? Oh, no, not that. This one might actually look pretty sick in gold. Like an actual gold cloak. Isn't there a better gold? Lorien gold. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Now something else I'm need to check out. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's sick. I haven't changed my cosmetic appearance in a while, but I'm digging that. What is it? What does this change to? What does this change to? It does, Feckless. It does. Where's black? Black. Yeah. Get me in all black here. Wait, do I not have gloves on? Where'd the gloves go? Yeah, I have them on. The gloves and the boots actually do not have any color layers on them though, so that's fine. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's actually go back with black on here. Yep. Yeah, I'm digging that. I'm digging that. All right, let's find a... Yeah, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. We're making this happen right now. Actually, what's the helm? See, I just don't... I never liked... That's some Assassin's Creed right there, though. For sure. I don't normally rock hoods because I don't like the way they look, but let me set this to black. Yeah, I'm kind of digging that. I'm kind of digging that. Belagar blue. Let's see, we'll do that on the chest. Oh, the lighter blue. Yeah, that could look good. That's a very Corsair blue. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm always rocking the black and gold looks. That's my speed right there. That is my speed. Okay, and then we need to do... Let's open up the wardrobe real quick. Oh no, they're right there. I see them. So we need these swords. And then we're going to take these weapon auras out and we're going to put in the new one. Got to turn all our stuff back on. Okay, and then we'll have to get... We're going to turn the bow off. I don't like showing the bow. Yeah! Even the red, just... Oh, I forgot the cloak. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I haven't changed my cosmetics in a while. Oh, my sword went away. What are you holding, dude? That's just inappropriate. Let's see. Okay, there's default. I love those weapon auras. Those are sick. All right, thank you, SSG. Good job on the art. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. I don't know, chat, how do you feel about the hood? Like, I feel it looks more classy without it. It looks good from the front. I never like the way these look from the back though. Yo, Glenn, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm thinking without as well. Yeah. I dig that though. Now I need to get I wonder if I actually still have any dye left. Be in withdraw, open. I have 2 left. So many carryalls. Small map carryall, that's gonna go up there along with the other ones that I don't really use all that much. Yeah, this right here, that makes it. That really does make it. Okay, so we need to do the chest. Actually, I need to put this in wardrobe. I'm probably gonna have to buy some more. This is where they kill me. This is why we need cosmetic collections very, very badly. Very, very badly. That's fairly new within the last couple months. Yeah, 100% what Bell said. That's not the place for it, especially just it's not why people come to streams, man. Let's see. No, it's not. So hey, what's up, Allie? Let's see. Let me just see about adding some space here. Too many miracles. Slow down. All right, dude. You've had your fun. Bye. Do. All right, can I do it now? There we go. Why did that not take me there? Wardrobe. Oh. Okay. I do it. There we go. 150. Which is still kind of not enough, but And refresh. Let's go ahead and get another one. There we go. God. Orion, you're killing me with this stuff, man. Can we do something about the too many requests? Please slow down when everything moves to 64-bit. Is that something? Is that a thing? Can we thing that? I mean, granted, I can just delete this stuff and get it back. Like this stuff, I don't know. The Bludborn stuff, I don't know if I can get back. So we'll throw this in there. There's so much. So much stuff. Hey, Blood, pretty much missed the whole interview. Did they happen to say whether there's going to be a change level? There will not be. It'll be level 150. So the only ones we really got to worry about are this one, which is what? Wellspring. Well. So make sure this is all in here because I really like this set. And then this one. Not enough room in your wardrobe. I just bought 20 more slots. I mean, okay. I don't think not having a Valar is an L because there was already one in the last one and they go on sale regularly where they're super cheap. And I know most people are getting it because of the Virtue XP and all that stuff, and they're not actually getting it because of the level. So there's that. What is a coffer? Like the patrons coffers that they do periodically, or just cosmetics usually? Oh, hello. Okay, so I need that one. I think the shoulders are the other big one that need to be dyed. The shoulders. I mean, that's fine. What's up, Volstar? How's the player population in Lotro these days? Is there enough to be able to find people to play with before max level? Yeah, there's actually a couple different things that you can do too. So you can actually be, if you do the legendary servers, you're actually level 50. So, or level cap is 50, and you're going to progress through the content at a slower clip, but you'll get to experience it as the releases come out, or you do it like the normal servers, and then at that point, yes and no, you might have people that log over and stuff like that to play, but you're going to have a bigger saturation at the top end of the player cap. So there's that. Okay, so I need to put black one on, and I'm gonna need one more black for the yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I need one more black dye. Let's see, I need this auction house black dye. Who's got it? Oh my gosh. Sort by unit buyout. There we go. Here's my one. Wait, oh, that went into the die carrier immediately. Okay, and then we need to put that on the cloak. There we go. Okay. Recommended class for someone new to the game. I played a long time ago, but don't remember anything about it. Okay. Do you play any other MMORPGs or anything like that? Any other RPGs in general? What you got going on? Okay. What do you typically like to play in other MMOs? Actually, I gotta switch servers. I'm gonna hop over to Angmar. Years ago, just came back a few weeks ago, and I've been loving my Hobbit champion. Yes, I agree, it is underrated. There are definitely things with it, but you know, as with any game. Probably something like probably champion or hunter then. I love this key art. That's so good. I should really get something to eat. Let me see if these aren't as goofy on here. Yeah, see, that needs to be fixed because it's kind of messing up the... Needs to be kicked over more. Or sitting on top or something. Oh, we didn't do the jackal pet. Ah, he looks cool. Sophia. Does the before the shadow intro leads you into Shadows of Angmar part at all? So it's the starter areas, but they both kind of merge into Bree. That's kind of where they meet up. All right, let's get those. Put those down there and that. 'Cause I do want to deck this guy out as well. Put him down on 8 just because it's the sand colored one. Need a better looking weapon for this guy. Do Shatterbone with this. Yeah, that'll look cool. And then see wardrobe. Oh, this is different over here. That's right. It's fine. Then I can actually put this all in here then. too many requests. Please slow down. How do you open the shared storage? So if you're a VIP, you actually can go into a lot of the major hubs and you can talk to Wenda. Wenda will actually give you the subscriber town services item. And when you use that, you get all your things that you would get while you're in town. So like any of your vendors, the vault, shared storage, wardrobe, and your auction house. And you can access that anywhere, pretty much at any time. So that is how you do that. I should have... Yeah, no problem. If you're new to Lotro, is there a class that will allow you to do content solo? Pretty much any of them. Unless you're looking at like trying to solo group content and stuff like that. Let's see, I want treasured. Yeah. That look with the glowy hands too is pretty solid. I bet. All right, yeah. This guy's looking pretty solid now. Let's go yell at some stuff. I might leave the hood off on him too, though, for real. What is the... I'm gonna leave the shield off. Okay, that's what's doing that. Okay. My favorite class is the champion, 100%. Was the move the move skill would kind of look goofy on him, wouldn't it? Move defender. Minstrel with a big two-hander. You better look out. Be super confusing. So then we go from that to that. That's kind of weird. To a loot. Oh wait, why do I have that on? Why don't I have my drums on? What? I do have my drum on. So this actually messes with the instrument that you have equipped. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so if we do /move_default, then does that put me back on drums? No, it still has a loop. I have drums equipped. Okay, there's the drum. Move defender. Okay, that's just weird. Okay. Just the switching, because I have my weapons hidden, so I have the movement of having the two-hander out, and then so when I actually fight something, my weapon and shield come out, then they go away to that. All right, that's fun.
Areas of the world that aren't as well trodden, in the stories, in the books, we have to come up with the background for the regions. We come up with the details. We come up with the names. Often we use real-world languages to inspire the vocabulary that's used in these regions. I'm not sure specifically what Chris Pearson used to inspire the languages used in Interod.
Okay.
But that's kind of where we
No, I don't think so. Did it? No.
So those of
It doesn't
you
have anything
who are
equipped.
Linguists, polyglots, you will be able to look at a lot of the stuff that's in our game that may sound foreign and fantastical, and find real world analogs to some of those languages to help you decipher things. Alright, and then Imagor says, so we have the orcs mount from the expansion. We don't have orcs animals in this location. I don't think we have the orcs as creatures that you can encounter in some part because the usage of the orcs, there's a story intention behind the orcs.
Okay. I think I'm actually hop off. I need some food.
Be
Big
involved
time.
with a faction.
I need some food.
Basically giving
Let's see. Oh, not that. All right, but I do want to thank Baggins for sending us over the raid today after the interview with Orion, with the pre-release stuff of Legacy of Morgoth. We got to check out some of the new items and stuff. Thank you to SSG for hooking us up with the codes. One for the points to give out to people, but then also the Ultimate Fan for ourselves. That was pretty awesome. I appreciate it. Want to thank everybody for hanging out and checking stuff out with me. And then we're gonna do. Let's see here. Thank you, Perwethian. You too. Thank you guys all for the follows too. Yeah, I was pretty close to 8K before, but now we're at 8,050. So a lot of new followers today, a lot of new subs. Appreciate you guys. A lot of fun today, checking everything out, and I appreciate every one of you being here. I really do. I know that probably sounds, cheesy and whatnot, but I do. It's awesome having you guys hang out and chat about the game and all that kind of stuff. So I do appreciate it. We'll be back. Just a reminder, this was kind of an impromptu thing today. I will be out of town starting tomorrow, so there'll be no stream on Thursday and Saturday this weekend. We'll be back on Tuesday with normal content, and that's going to do it for me for right now. So how long did he start? 10 minutes ago. Okay, I'm gonna actually send you over to Lotro stream because they're doing some more Legacy of Morgoth content. They're actually doing the casual stroll of one of the newer areas in Legacy of Morgoth. So I'm actually going to send you guys over to them so you can actually check out some more stuff and ask questions to Scenario, who is one of the lead world builders. So we're going to do that. Cool. Hello. There we go. All right. Thank you guys all for hanging out. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cool. All right. All right, that's going now. So I will see you guys all next week. Take care, be safe, and have fun.